Hello everybody, Pgmod Gaming. Welcome back to a brand new video on criminal case. Now, I'm going to be recording videos all throughout this week, or at least until tomorrow evening, because tomorrow evening is the last day, at least for the next couple days, that I'm actually going to be around my computer, because the next couple days after that, I'm going to be locked inside, main event for the night, and then I'm going to be out camping. So yeah, you guys are not going to be seeing me for a couple days after Wednesday, I can tell you that. Anyway, with all this being said, everybody, last we left off, we got through chapter 1 of the Devil's Playground, and we're going to continue off where we left off in chapter 2. PG, your victim was seen with an Amish girl. What the? Amish aren't allowed to date non-Amish people. If ever it was found out, it could have caused a scandal in the Amish community. But how on earth will we ever find out who that Amish girl was? When I was younger, I always used to take my future wife-to-be to the kissing spot. It's the most romantic place in all of Grimsborough, so maybe that's where your lovebirds went. Thanks for sharing, Ramirez, but it's true. If Tom and his Amish girlfriend wanted somewhere secluded from the world, it makes sense they'd go there. Well, PG, what do you say we go check it out? If you hurry, you'll be able to catch the sunset. It's so beautiful. Ugh, why does my phone have to ring just as we're about to leave? I'll keep it short. Hello? Hello there. Look, I shouldn't be talking on the phone. Why, are you in trouble, Grace? Of course not, silly. I'm just trying to be respectful to the Amish way. They don't believe in modern technology. But I thought I should phone because I've been asking around the community, and Dylan was recently spotted fighting with your victim. As for the murder witness, Isaac, he's starting to open up a little, but he's not there yet. I'll keep you posted. Good luck out there. Having your employees fall for an Amish girl must have complicated Dylan's attempt to buy up the Amish land. You're right, PG. We should go talk to him. Alrighty. So, our victim is Dylan Blackwater. He was brutally murdered last episode by being stabbed by a pitchfork, and then his body was strung up to make him look like a frickin' scarecrow. No, that's not disturbing. I don't know what it is, bro. But one thing I can tell you for sure is that we're gonna figure out who the hell this bitch-ass killer is, bro. And look at that sunset, PG, and the view. This spot overlooks the whole of Grimsborough. You're right, let's not get sidetracked. We're here to look for clues as to whether a victim came here with an Amish girl. Ready when you are. Oh my gosh, it's getting spicy. Our Vic was with an Amish girl. And he himself was not Amish. Alright, what are we looking for? Pile of dirt. Of course, because everything's in a pile of dirt. That's a freaking... Oh, I thought it was a pig. No, that's a freaking hog, bro. We got a mole. Depends on what kind of mole we're talking about. Oh, he's a cute little mole. Aww. And a bloodied pitchfork. Okay, that's definitely our murder weapon. Why would the killer leave Why would the killer leave the pitchfork up here, though? That seems random. Okay, meteorite. I love this background here. You got fireworks, you got a freaking big-ass robot, you got a superhero flying ship, that the fucking Taj Mahal in the background. You got a freaking volcano? This town is actually whack, because how the frick you gonna have a freaking volcano there, bro? And, oh my god, PG. Look at this pitchfork. It's covered in blood. And you're right. Nathan did say our victim died from a pitchfork stabbing. Chances are the blood on it is our victim's. And that... Sorry, excuse me. I'm tired. It's late, so... And that this pitchfork is the murder weapon. Let's get the forensic kit out and search for it for clues. But this doesn't tell us if our victim was here with an Amish girl. You think this pile of dirt might hold a vital clue, PG? Well, we better get digging then. We gotta dig, dig, dig deeper. Y'all don't get that reference. Shame on y'all. Y'all should get that reference. Wait, what am I doing? Actually, no. Unless you're an Escape the Night fan, then you won't get the reference. Dylan, various sources claim that I've seen you fighting with Tom on the outskirts of the Amish community. Come on. I don't have time for this. We can always handcuff you and take you back to the station, see if that's quicker. Look, I was desperate to buy that Amish land. I went there on horseback to impress them. Heck, I even helped them with the farming until my boots looked like balls of mud. I mean, I really wanted that land. But when I sent Tom there to help me buy it, the fool started to respect those freaks and he tried to stop me from buying the land. I got mad, but then I figured, what the hell, he's just a kid. I guess his last life lesson, that the Amish aren't to be trusted, came a bit too late. What a sarcastic douchebag, bro. That jerk feels no empathy, which just in passing happens to be one of the main traits of serial killers. Yep, that dude definitely a serial killer, bro. But I'm impressed that Tom managed to stand up against Dylan by trying to stop him from buying out the Amish community. Maybe he's not as big a douchebag as we thought. You never know. Tom is a much more complex figure than I first thought. Let's head back to his student bedroom and see what other secrets he's hiding. Sure. Cause nothing speaks classy like raiding a dead college student's dorm room without a warrant, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Sorry. I've been watching a lot of Eurovision recently, and I've been reciting all... Hold up. Give me one sec. Alright, sorry guys. I had to check something real quick, but... like I was saying, I've been listening to a lot of Eurovision recently, and I've just been reciting those songs religiously, bro. Man. So what buried treasure did you find in that pile of dirt from the kissing spot, PG? A note? And look, there's our victim's name written on it. Why on earth would he go through the trouble of burying a note, I wonder? Good point, PG. If you could recover the faded text, maybe the mystery will reveal itself. Oh, maybe if I just dusty with my special powder, maybe the letters shall reveal themselves. But before I do, I must go and get me some more evidence. Alright, let's go, bro. Come on, bro. Okay, we got a laptop. That's a laptop. We got ourselves a trophy. Nice trophy. The bush. The scarf. The panties. Why do he have the panties in his room, bro? That's disgusting. Excellent work, PG. The victim's laptop is still open on his FriendNet login page. Ah, FriendNet, carefully storing away every single detail of your private life. It's a goldmine for detectives like us. Damn right it is, bro. All we need is a password. PG, I think it's time to show off those hacking skills of yours. Oh, boy. Nothing like a little bit of hacking to get the job done, bro. Let me go look through my clues. I need to search this pitchfork for the clues. The bluish clues. Ooh, boom. We're right on the money, bro, because we're that freaking good. There you go, baby. You're a true forensics expert, PG. These bloody fibers you scraped off this bloody pitchfork will surely be vital in cracking the case. Since Grace is at the Amish community looking after a murder witness, we should send these bloody fibers over to Nathan, who's subbing for her. Even though it's not his department, I'm sure he'll manage to find something. God, I hope so. Nathan, you better not fumble the damn ball like Troy Takaguchi did. Except he fumbled the ball when he dropped dead, so please don't drop dead, Nathan. I vow... Ooh. And I vow to love you in this life and the next. Hannah Hershberger and Tom Blackwater. Oh my god. Man, as skilled as ever, PG. Look at the writing on this note you recovered. It's a promise between two lovers. I vow to love you in this life and the next. Hannah Hershberger, Tom Blackwater. Hannah Hershberger? That's the same last name as Ezekiel and Isaacs. So Tom was in love with an Amish girl. Whoa, that wouldn't have been well accepted by the Amish community. You're right. Hannah must be Ezekiel's daughter. Come on, we better go talk to her. Alright. But first, let me examine these. What's with the fables? I analyzed the blood from the bloody fibers you retrieved from that pitchfork you found at the kissing spot, and I can confirm it belonged to your victim. So we found our murder weapon. Kudos to you, PG. As for the bloody fibers you collected, it turns out various strands are actually blonde human hairs, and since Tom wasn't blonde, it can only be our killer. Thanks, Nathan. If Grace would have analyzed those hairs, I'm sure she would have found out more, but since she's looking after your key murder witness, I had to make do. Well, still, bro, that... You gave us as much information as we needed. We know the killer has blonde hair now, and we know that the pitchfork was used to kill the victim. Don't worry about it, Nathan. You did great. Ooh, boom! Pitchfork, yeah! Oh my god, you're right, PG. When we first spoke to our murder witness, Isaac, about the killer, he didn't make much sense. He described the killer as being an actual monster with razor-sharp claws, but in reality, the monster's claws must have been the pitchfork. This is amazing. It actually means that Isaac is a reliable witness. But we still need to wait for Grace to slowly get the boy to open up before we hope to learn anything else about what he really saw. You bet your sweet buttocks behind, Jones, that we're gonna get that boy to talk about what he saw that night. La 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 la. Sorry, I gotta stop. Okay, what? Wasn't it, bro? It's EB2B. EB2B. For EB2B. For. That's all okay, I'm just gonna pronounce these fucking things funnily now. Beautifully done, Captain. You managed to hack into our victim's FriendNet account in no time at all. Well, let's send all this to Alex. Just like most kids, he loves snooping around FriendNet. Are we going to say that the artist again or no? I'm guessing the no. Or whatever. Alright, Hannah. Hannah Herzberger. We've recently found out you were romantically linked to our murder victim, Tom Blackwater, and... Shh! I beg you to keep quiet. If my community found out I was with a non-Amish, I would be shunned for life. It is against the ordnung. Meet me at the kissing spot, and I'll tell you everything. Now please go before I get in trouble. Later, back at the kissing spot. Now thank you for being discreet, Captain PG. Maybe it's hard for you to understand, but we Amish have very strict rules to follow. We understand, Hannah, and in our eyes, you haven't done anything wrong. But could you tell us about your relationship with Tom Blackwater? Oh, Tom. First time I saw him, I thought he was cute, but I was shocked by his eyes. They were cold as if he were completely devoid of love. But every time Tom came by, I saw a change in his eyes, in his heart. He was falling in love with our lifestyle, I was sure of it. And then one day I caught him trying to learn our language, Pennsylvanian Dutch. He asked me to teach him, and I agreed to do so in secret. We quickly became hopelessly, madly in love. Even with all the elements against us, we didn't care. We had each other. Oh, Tom, what cruel fate it is to find your one true love to taste heaven, only to then have God take it all away from you. Poor Hannah. She braved her community just to be with Tom, and she clearly loved him so much, and now... I know, PG, but when it comes to tales of star-crossed lovers, it's impossible not to get all emotional. You're right. It must be the view from the kissing spot that's making us all mushy. Let's leave before I break down crying, bro. Damn, Jones. Really? Man, you a softie, bro. You a softie. That's all you are, is a softie. Right. So I searched through your victim's FriendNet account, and boy, did he have a rocking social life. But more to the point, I checked his private messages, and I found quite a few exchanges between Madison Springer and him. And I'm telling you, it's quite the story. See, your victim found out Madison was Amish. Something she wanted to keep deadly secret from the students at Grimsborough College. Exactly, but Madison found out Tom wanted to buy up the Amish territory to turn it into a railway line. And that's something Tom wanted to keep deadly secret from the Amish, because he promised Madison that he had changed. So both had deadly secrets on one another, which means neither one could tell anyone. That's quite the mind game. But now Tom is taking the secret to his grave, which makes Madison one of our prime suspects. Come on, PG, we've got some grilling to do. Grilling? I love grilling. Actually, I've never grilled before. I just love grilled food. Madison, we have proof that you were in contact with Tom, yet the first time we spoke to you, you promised us you didn't know him. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I lied or whatever. It's just become second nature to me. Oh my god. I have to not only lie to my community, but also to my friends. Oh my god. When I left my Amish community to come here, I first studied how people talked and dressed for hours, OMG, just so I could fit in. May seem crazy to you, but I know you would understand me if only you knew how badly the outside world mocks us Amish. Oh my god. And on the other hand, my Amish community would never accept me living my life like this. They would say it goes against God's will and shun me. I'm tired of the Amish life, and yet if I decide to stay in the English world once I graduate, oh my god, I know my community will never allow me back. OMG. Before you ask, I wasn't scared of Tom telling anybody about my secret anymore, because I could see he had changed for the better, even though it came too late. PG, do you also have this horrible feeling that our victim's death is going to spark even more tragedy before this case ends? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm here. Captain PG, you gotta help me. It's horrible. My cousin Hannah, I'm scared she's gonna, kill herself to be reunited with Tom. Oh god, this can't be happening. Well, I mean, I can't say I'm really surprised, right? This was bound to happen sooner or later, but we'll go see. Oh my god, Captain PG, you gotta help me. My cousin Hannah, I'm scared she's gonna, kill herself. I heard her talking aloud, promising Tom she would join him. Oh god, this can't be happening. I don't know where she's gone, but please, you've gotta stop Hannah. I don't know what I'd do if she, died or whatever. Grimsborough is such a big city, so how on earth will we ever find her before she dies all in the name of love? You're right, PG. Hannah must have gone to the kissing spot. After all, that's where she fell in love with Tom. Let's just hope we're not too late. Watch this be too late. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Oh my god. OMG. Right. There's Hannah, but losing your soulmate is a fate much worse than death. No, Hannah, don't drink that poison. My love, wait for me. Oh no, PG, the poison's already taken effect. We've got to rush her to the hospital. And we need to try and find which poison she swallowed to make an antidote for her. Hurry, PG, only you can save her. Why does it gotta be me? Okay, fine, I'll fucking do it, bro. Only because I don't want to let that woman die. Broken pieces. Helicopter. J'ai lamp. Je matchbox. The jazz. Je Chanel. Yeah, oh my god, wow! Great work, PG. Those broken pieces of glass must be from the vial that Hannah swallowed. We have to piece it back together, if ever we hope to identify the poison, and remember, time is of the essence. Well, I know that, buddy. Damn, this shit fancy at ball, bro. How'd y'all afford this shit? Damn, that's a fancy ass bottle, bro. Way to go, PG. These pieces of glass you restored make up a vial. I'm pretty sure it contains the poison Hannah swallowed. Ah, Nathan's probably calling for an update. Hello? PG, you gotta hurry. The doctors have placed Hannah in an artificial coma to slow down the poison's progress, but without a sample of the poison, there's no way of knowing what antidote to give her. PG has already restored the vial, Nathan, and we were just about to collect a sample. That's great. Rush it to the lab as soon as you've succeeded. We're all counting on you, PG. We need to hurry. I just hope there's enough poison left for you to retrieve a sample. God, I hope so too, mate. Oh my god, I hope so too, man. Sorry, I gotta stop, bro. Okay, well, we got Ono, Ojibra. Yes! Yeah, okay, bro. Hey, good job, PG. You managed to collect a sample of poison from the vial that Hannah drank from. Let's rush the sample to the lab and hope that Nathan can pinpoint what poison it is in time to save her life. Instead of idling around in fear until Nathan's finished, we should go and inform Hannah's father of this tragic development. Yeah. Excuse me, intimidating Amish sir, who's probably gonna snap my neck for even just breathing in your presence. Your daughter poisoned herself. Bro, that's not gonna go very well, bro. Yeah. PG, it's lucky you were able to retrieve a sample of poison from Hannah's vial. Thanks to you, I was able to determine that this is the poison ironically called Lover's Death because of the way it attacks the heart. To die like that is a horrible and torturous death. Tortuous death. And it bears much resemblance to the ache of a broken heart. Oh my god. Hannah's gonna die? No, thanks to PG, I was able to inform the doctors of the type of antidote needed to save Hannah. I'm happy to say Hannah will live and is in a stable enough condition to talk. Come on, PG, I know you're dying to check up on her. Thanks again for all your help, Nathan. Ooh, yeah, oh my god, wow! Okay, but first let's talk to Ezekiel! Oh, Hannah. Mein kleine Liebe. I don't know how the fuck to say that, bro. Why? Why would she ever do such a thing? We don't know, Ezekiel. Don't worry, she's in good hands now. It's all your fault, you English. If it wasn't Amish, I would have given you... If I wasn't Amish, I would have given you one kick with my boots, and sent you on your way. I tried to make that sound country, and that sounded completely wrong. My bad. This isn't our fault, Ezekiel. We're only here to investigate a murder which sadly happened on your land. If everybody followed the Amish way, there would be no use for the policemen anymore. There would be no crime and no violence. Maybe you're right, but for the time being, we got a murder solved. And if that's alright with you, we'd like to get on with it. Oh my god, I cannot speak. I agree, PG. It was the right thing to do. We couldn't risk telling Ezekiel about Hannah's involvement with Tom. But I feel bad for Ezekiel. This incident risks causing his whole community to fall apart. Good idea. Let's hurry up and search the murder scene one last time so that we can leave the Amish in peace. But we still have to talk to Isaac, right? You would. Alright, let's talk to Hannah. What happened to my clothes? Let me get out of here. So that you can kill yourself? Tom vowed to love me in this life and the next. I'm ready to die if it's to be with him. Oh, Hannah. We know it may seem like the world has ended right now, but you can't give up. You owe it to yourself and to Tom to live and be happy. Oh, Tom. Last time I saw him, we had a massive row because he confessed that he originally approached us Amish to try and buy our land. I was furious. I felt completely betrayed. I suddenly imagined that he was just pretending to love me in order to facilitate the buyout. I told him to leave and never come back, that our love was over. The day he died, he must have sneaked back on Amish land to come see me. I killed my one true love, all because I refused to believe him. Poor Hannah. Well, we only got one more place to check out. It's this place right here. Chemical there or not the feeding trough, the broken stand, tire and shovel, noise. Man, PG, you seriously think we should search through that feeding trough you found on the crime scene? I know we're often looking for the needle in the haystack, but I never expected us to really do it. But okay then, I'm sure the cows won't mind that much. This looks like a broken warning sign. Would you mind piecing it back together so that we can see what it's warning us about? Alright, let's swear. What the frick am I looking for, bro? Nice, I found it. My gosh, is a bloody stirrup. I wonder how the stirrup wound up in a feeding trough. It obviously comes from a saddle, and look, there's blood on it. Wait, we know the killer rides horses, which means this stirrup quite possibly belonged to our killer. What do you think, PG? Good point. The only way to know for sure is to send it to the lab and let Nathan work his magic. Dear God, Nathan, please, for the love of all Jehovah's, for the love of great Jesus Christ, let you find something useful in this. This is obviously wagon crossing, or Amish crossing. Excellent work, PG. So this broken sign from the crime scene is an Amish crossing warning sign. Right, I can't believe I failed to realize it. The Amish don't have any cars. They only ride horses. We know our killer rides horses too. I wish it was otherwise, but this means that our Amish suspects have just become a whole lot more suspicious. Man, they all ride horses though, bro. What are we gonna do if they all ride fucking horses? Yeah, alright, bro. I analyzed that syrup you found in that feeding trough in the crime scene, and I've got some great news. Great news is our favorite kind of news. First off, the blood on the syrup belongs to your victim. The killer must have obviously stepped in Tom's blood before getting back on their horse. Give me a sec. Now comes my favorite part. Stirrups are leveled on the saddle to perfectly match the rider's height. And so thanks to that stirrup, I did some quick calculations, and with Alex's help, we did a few tests to confirm it. And I can assure you that your killer's height is 6 feet tall. Excellent work, Nathan. Well, PG, we're 6 feet closer to catching our killer. Captain PG, Grace has just sent you a letter asking you to come see her at the Amish community as soon as possible. She sent a letter? Grace has become so completely Amish that she doesn't even use her phone anymore. Jones, if you had bothered to read her letter before cracking jokes, you would have found out that her cell phone battery is dead. I forgot that the Amish don't have any electricity. Okay then, PG, let's go see what Grace wants us for. Hey Grace, we came as soon as we got your letter. What did you want us for? Well, PG, I've made great progress with Isaac. He's still too shocked by the murder to talk, but I managed to get him to express himself through drawings until he was finally able to draw what he remembered on the murder scene. But here's the thing, Ezekiel saw the drawing of the child's rendering of the murder, and as there was a lot of blood in it, Ezekiel tore the picture up in a rage, saying this drawing was everything the Amish stand against. Just our luck. But Ezekiel hadn't counted on PG's keen eyes and deft fingers to piece it back together. Right, before I do though, bro, I must get me some more stars. I know I have 5, and I know I have enough, but I need to get all of the rest of these stars, so I will be right back. Woo! And alright guys, I am back. I have officially gotten all these stars, and we can now continue by piecing back together this big share. Okay, let's see, bro. That goes there. Ah, man. Oh, damn, man, what the fuck? Damn, but they look like they got a hat, bro. So this is a picture of the murder of, as Isaac remembers it. It's terrifying. Killer's definitely a monster, alright. And look, its giant claws must be Isaac's imagining of the pitchfork. PG, maybe if we asked Isaac to explain his drawing in detail, there's a chance we could learn more about our killer. Good thinking. You should let Grace do the talking, since she's the one who managed to get through to Isaac and earn his trust. Oh, there we go, man. We are about to get the truth. Ow, my finger. Ah, okay, there we go. Isaac, sweetie, Captain PG needs to talk to you just a little bit more about that picture you drew. Of the Shushul? I mean, the monster? Yes, of the horrible monster. You know, this must be very hard for you, but I also know how brave you are. Alright. Good boy. Now close your eyes and think back hard on that drawing you made and tell us everything you can about it. Remember, Captain PG and I will be right next to you every step of the way, okay? Now are you ready? Ready. This is my drawing. This is a monster with its huge claws. The monster is wearing a hat to protect it from the sun because everybody knows monsters can only come out at night. So the sun is very sad because it cannot do anything to stop the horrible monster from hurting Tom. And Tom is crying because he is so afraid and the monster is screaming, and then the monster attacked and there was blood everywhere. You think the monster was so angry with Tom, Captain PG? Who knows what makes monsters angry, Isaac? But thanks to you and Captain PG, this one will be locked away forever and ever. I don't feel like I've been very helpful, not towards my community. Don't say that, Isaac. You've been amazing. I'm so proud of you. Isaac is such a sweet kid. It breaks my heart what he's been through. We all feel for him, Grace. And I understand how Isaac's crazy story about a monster is easier for him to accept than the truth, but it's of no use to us. I mean, all we've learned from it is that monsters can't come out during the day unless they wear a hat. Jones, sometimes I really do think you wouldn't get anywhere if it wasn't for PG. The greatest captain alive easily deduced that the monster's claws were in fact the killer's pitchfork. And if the monster was wearing a hat, then that means our killer was wearing one too. I can't believe I failed to realize that. Jones, you're a fucking idiot. Okay? Thank God you got me on your side, because you would have failed you would have failed case 1, bro. You would have failed the tutorial. Man, well, PG, I think we're finally ready to put this monster behind bars, don't you? Come on, man, I'm too freaking good. Man, okay, time to say who the killer is. Who's that killer? Okay. Isaac's the murderer, arrested! No, I'm kidding. Okay. The only thing he's got going for him is the fact that he rides horses, has blonde hair, and wears a hat. Other than that, nothing else. You ride a horse, have blonde hair, wear a hat, but you do not have the other two. Mr. Ezekiel, okay, let's see. You ride the horse. You wear the boots. You have the blonde hair. You are the 6 foot, and you wear the hat. It's Ezekiel. But first, let me look at the other two, shall we? Ride the horses, wears the boots, has the blonde hair, is not the 6 foot, but wears the hat. And you ride the horse, you have the blonde hair, you are the 6 foot, and you wear the hat. But you do not have the boots. Which means that it is the Ezekiel Hirschberger, you dumb son of a bitch. You dumb son of a bitch! Why did you do that? Sorry, I don't know why I started fucking speaking like Mario, bro. I'm sorry. Ezekiel Hertzberger, you're under arrest for the murder of Tom Blackwater. Parade me in front of your judge, but it shall all be in vain. Only the Lord can truly judge me for my sins. This isn't just a sin, Ezekiel. It's a gruesome crime, and I thought the Amish weren't ever allowed to take a human life. They aren't. But every day more of you English people try to take over our land and corrupt my people with your evil ways. As not only a father to my children, but the whole community, I had to stand up and say enough is enough. So you killed an innocent boy. Innocent? Do you know what we Amish call your outside world? We call it the devil's playground. See, none of you are innocent. Especially not Tom. When he realized he couldn't buy our land, he decided to steal my sweet Hannah away from me. You knew about Tom and Hannah? The day he died is the day he boasted about him and Hannah being madly in love. He knew my weakness and made it grow into a monster. I tried to stay calm, to ask God for guidance, but before I knew it, I was chasing him down on horseback with a pitchfork in my hand. Why can't you people just leave us in peace? Why do you always feel the need to come and destroy everything that is good? That is what I asked myself as I turned Tom into a scarecrow. I did it as a warning to all you crows, you scavengers, to stay away from our land. Mr. Hertzberger, do you have anything to add before you receive your sentence for the murder of Tom Blackwater? What I did stands against everything the Amish believe in. They are good people, true children of God, who ask nothing more than to be left alone. Your words have been noted, Mr. Hertzberger, and it... Wait, sorry, my bad. Read that wrong. Your words have been noted, Mr. Hertzberger, and it's true. Your arrest is the first Amish arrest there's ever been in the history of Grimsborough. And it is with a heavy heart that I listened to the gruesome story that was told in detail here today. And so, for your barbaric crime, I hereby sentence you to life imprisonment. Now, you've expressed your desire to be allowed to wear your Amish clothes in prison since it's part of your belief. Even though you do not deserve to remain Amish, I cannot oppose that. Thank you for your understanding, Your Honor. I am ready to be taken away now. Grace definitely seemed to love the simplicity of the Amish life, but to belong, you do have to make a lot of sacrifices. I mean, look at Madison. She's completely at ease in both the Amish world and the modern one, yet she can't openly be a part of both. But she's way stronger than I first thought, and I'm positive everything will turn out the way she wants in the end. Come on, PG. After such a long stint in the countryside, what do you say we go get our geek on and check out the Sci-Fi Fantasy Festival? Knowing how this entire game has worked, knowing how this entire section of the game, this entire district of the game has worked out, we say we're gonna go somewhere, and then a murder happens at the place we say we're gonna go. Okay? Think about it. At the end of the first case we did in the university district, we said, oh, we should go see the concert that's happening, because there's a big concert happening. What do you know? A murder happens at the concert. After we saw the concert murder, we're like, oh, let's go see the football team. Let's go see the football game. What happens then? Boom. We go to the football game, and the football player dies. Okay? Like... oh my god, it's completely ridiculous. And now, we say we're going to the Sci-Fi Festival. Watch a murder happen at the Sci-Fi Festival, bro. I guarantee you, there's gonna be a murder happening at the Sci-Fi Festival. We're gonna get there, and it's gonna be holy shit. Captain PG, you were perfect as usual, I have to say. The Amish may not use electricity, but this murder was a real shock. Jokes aside, we have a problem with one of the suspects. Ramirez was watching the victim's room this morning when Dylan Cobbs pretended to be Tom Blackwater's uncle to enter the dorms. You must be rubbing off on him, PG, because Ramirez recognized Dylan and tried to stop him, but the man can only do so much. He's gonna need your help. Of course he needs us. We need to rescue little Ramirez before he gets eaten by the big bad Cobbs. That's rich coming from you, Jones. You'd be lost without Captain PG. Oh, before I forget, Miss Hertzberger asked after you. You'll find her at the hospital. Damn, she's still recovering? Shit. PG, wait a minute. Grace, why are you still wearing the Amish dress? I thought you'd be back to your lab by now. I was, but I'm still worried about Isaac. The poor kid has been through so much, he's just been told the monster who killed Tom was his father. Please, PG, could you come with me to the farm? I can't speak. I would really like to make sure the poor lamb is doing okay. Fine, I'll go. Only because I want to make sure this kid is okay, okay? I mean, the kid just lost his fucking father, who he believed was a monster that killed him, turned out to be his own frickin' father, bro, so he deserves to have somebody to talk to him. Hello, Isaac. How you doing? Captain PG and I came to see if you needed anything. Miss Delaney, you're back! Thank God. I don't know what to do. I feel so mad. Everything has gone wrong. I don't understand why my father can't be the Shushel. He taught me the Ordnung. Always told me violence wasn't a solution. Why wouldn't he teach me all this and then kill someone? I know being angry is wrong, but I don't want to see him ever again. I smashed the toy train he made me. I wanted him to teach me woodwork, but not anymore. It's normal to feel upset, Isaac. You had to face some very traumatic events. I think you're really brave. You should try to sleep a little, alright? PG and I will be back when you wake up. Please, PG, can you help me find Isaac's broken train? You are awesome at restoring stuff, and Isaac is lost right now, but he'll regret breaking his toy in a while. Why, sure. I will do everything in my power. Make sure that boy gets his train fixed. Let's talk to Dylan. Oh, thank God you're here, Captain PG. Mr. Cobbs refuses to cooperate. He keeps repeating that he doesn't have to tell us why he wanted to get into Tom's room. Of course I won't tell you. This is none of your damn business. It's a private matter, something between me and Tom. All this is just a waste of time and money for me. Well, Tom is still dead, so whatever business you have, you will have to discuss with Captain PG. What were you looking for here? I just wanted to visit a recently deceased friend's room. I didn't know I had to report everything I do to the police. Do you also want to know what I ate this morning, Captain? You don't want to cooperate? Fine with us. Captain PG, why don't we have a look around and find for ourselves what our little friend wants to get back so badly? I fucking hate this bitch. I want to slap this motherfucker right upside the forehead. Damn, bro. Hello, Hannah. We heard you asked to see Captain PG. Are you alright? How long are you supposed to stay at the hospital? Thank you for coming, Captain PG. I'm still very weak, but the doctors say I should be able to go back home soon. I called you because I need some help. You see, I can't leave that room. I wasn't even there for my father's trial. I can't go see my little brother either. I'm just stuck here. I guess at least I don't have to face anything. Neither Tom's death nor my father's imprisonment. Oh, I fear going back home will just make everything real. The thing is, I lost my hairpin. It was Tom's gift, a symbol of our love. I could hide under my prayer cap and I lost it. No, don't cry, Hannah. I'm sure we can find your hairpin, right, PG? I bet it fell from your hair when you tumbled at the kissing spot. We'll bring it back, okay? Damn, bro. Right. Well, where should we start with first? I say we go in order. We go from top to bottom. Okay? So let's start with the Amish farm. We are going to get back this fucking toy train for our little boy. What was his name? I forgot. Isaac? Yeah, Isaac. We got Jeshnal. Je vous donne pieces. Je vous donne pieces. Jeker. What's Jeker doing here? Je backpack. Just throwing a lights. Je what? Je wabbit. Je cockroach. Je duck. Je ever. Je hus. Hey, I'm kidding. Alright, bro, come on. Thank God you found the train pieces, PG. But Isaac didn't lie when he said he broke his toy. He literally dismantled it. This proves how bad he's feeling about all this. I hope it's not too broken to mend it. Please, give it your best for Isaac, PG. I will do my best for the boy. Because he deserves nothing but the best. Well, the briefcase is definitely fucking suspicious. I'm definitely grabbing that motherfucker. Je Waggy. Je Magakud. Je Notabu. Je Buivagues. Je Numero Uno. Je Numero Uno. Je Speder. Je HPV. Je Warningson. Je Newspaper. Je Bang. Je Barely. Je Barely. Well done, PG. That briefcase looks very high class. It's not your everyday student bag. Let's see what's in it. It's gonna be a lot of goodies. There's a lot of Muane. I want to get all that Muane. Give me all that Muane, bro. Like, I don't need any more Muane than I got, but hey, nobody said anything was bad with extra Muane. Okay, je Moscahoum, je Bluebird, je Blueberry, je Vanille, je Razorback. That's a Razorback, okay. Je Pale Leaves, definitely in je Pile of Leaves, je Meteorite, je Volcano, je Strawberry, je Fireworks, je Chenevie, je Geese. Je Geese! Finding a hairpin here could take hours, and if it's in that pile of leaves, you'll find it faster than I ever will, PG. Stand back and watch as ya boy sifts through them flowers quicker than you can say Mardi Gras gumbo, bro. Y'all don't get that reference. What wrong with y'all? Okay. Boom! Jetouin! Unbelievable! You repaired that handmade train so quickly, PG. So beautiful! Isaac was right about his father's talent for woodwork. Let's hope having that toy back will help him get through all this. Bro, I hope so, bro. Kid does not deserve to be going through all this trouble, bro. Okay, let's see, bro. We got the... No. Yeah, 05E or 05EU, okay. And a lot of these. Okay, that was obvious. 7. Okay. No lock can resist you, PG. This briefcase you found in Tom's room wasn't even a challenge. Let's see what's in it. Well, there's just one file, stamped confidential. I don't know for you, but all this legal mumbo-jumbo means nothing to me. Maybe Alex could help us. Okay. Alright, Alex, did you understand what this file PG found in Tom's briefcase means? I hope it's linked to Dylan. Going through this dorm room again would be a pain. Don't worry, that file held a contract, and Dylan's name was everywhere in it. I carefully read the document and ran the names through the database. It took some time, but I discovered something big. Actually, the whole contract is a fraud. All the names and documents are forgeries, except the unlucky buyers and Dylan. Even the land's location is a fake. Dylan was trying to sell a non-existing land to his customer, and he'd have gotten a nice amount of money out of this. What a scam. Wait, so the documents, such as property titles, have all been forged? PG, let's go put that crook in custody. I knew he was a slime bag, greaseball douchebag. Hallucination. An issue. Where you at? Ooh, boom! That ain't a bad hairpin. Good job, PG. You were right, as usual, about finding Hannah's hairpin in that pile of leaves. It's beautiful. Tom managed to find a discreet yet very refined present for his beloved. It's no wonder Hannah wants it back. Let's go to the hospital. She must be waiting for us. Man, I'm starting to regret not feeling bad for Tom earlier. I think I called Tom a douchebag because Madison said he was a womanizer and shit, but he seemed to really care about this Amish girl. Very respectable. Hey Isaac, look, Captain PG repaired your train. I know you feel upset, but you should keep this toy. It represents a good memory of your father, doesn't it? My train, you really repaired it. It's exactly like it was when my father made it for me. Thank you, Captain PG. I've always been proud of it, but when I saw that train after the trial, suddenly I wanted to destroy it so much. Does that make me a shushel too? I don't want to be a bad person. I still don't know if I'm saying that word right. I regret this so much. I just want my father back. Why did this have to happen to us? Oh, Isaac, I'm sorry you had to go through all this. You're a very good child, don't worry. If you want, PG and I can stay with you and we can talk about it. How does that sound? I like that a lot. With the murder and everything, no one pays attention to me. I feel lonely. You're really nice people. You'd have lunch here with us, Captain PG. Burger! Wait, are Amish people even allowed to have meat? Like, what the... Yeah, I thought they weren't allowed... I mean, maybe I'm hallucinating that, bro. Hallucinations? No, sorry. Dylan, look at this business contract Captain PG found. You can stop lying about your business in Tom's room now. We know everything about your shameful scam. Wait, how did you get this? It's a confidential document. How did you open the briefcase? It's a violation of private property. My business relies on privacy and discretion. Oh yeah? Well, private or not, this document is now your one-way ticket to one of our cells. You wish, but Tom is the one who forged those documents. A little before he got himself killed by those damn Amish. He was really good at it. This contract may be forged, but it isn't signed. It was waiting in the briefcase, unused, hence I haven't done any actual fraud. You're really shameless. Be sure we'll keep an eye on you and your shenanigans, and for now, you can at least get a very heavy fine for attempted robbery. Ooh, bitch! You dumbass tried to rob this dead boy. Oh my god, man. You're back, Hannah. Captain PG found your hairpin among dirt and leaves at the kissing spot. My hairpin. I'm so glad I can have it back. Thank you, Captain PG. You have no idea how much it means to me. It was such a delicate attention from Tom. As an Amish, I mustn't wear jewelry nor any outstanding clothes. But he said that he just wanted to give me something pretty, because I was the prettiest. So he found this beautiful hairpin and offered it to me, saying it was like our love. I could bring it with me everywhere, but I had to conceal it under my bonnet and my Bible. Oh, I miss him. I can't believe my father killed him. I wish things had turned out differently. We could have led a happy life together. I'm sorry, the paint is still too fresh. Please, Captain PG, take these clothes as a thank you. They'll help you look like plain folk if you visit us again. Ooh, I don't want no Amish clothes, but thank you for the gesture. I really appreciate it. You guys are a very sweet, very nice kind. I mean, except for your father, but you know what I mean. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, holy fucking shit. That looks like a freaking geek, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's at the festival, at the freaking sci-fi festival that they talked about. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, do all the things, because you guys are so freaking amazing. I love you guys so much. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I really do mean that. And if you guys want to see more criminal cases, let me know down in the comments below. I'm so excited to play more of this. But with all that being said, everyone, remember, stay safe, Be good people, and until next time, my good friends.